What's up, players? Welcome back to Wildcard Wednesday, and in today's episode we are going to be continuing our very successful playthrough of Motherload. If you guys remember from last time, we found a very early on successful, what is it called? The religious artifact, which gave us a crap ton of money, which put us very, very high up in the score and allowed us to cut very deep into the game. Currently we have $8,000 and I'm going to spend it all on bombs, because if you guys remember last time we got to about the 2,000 mark and we ran into a rock, and rocks are highly infuriating when you're trying to do this speedrunning kind of big deep tunnel. So I'm going to go back down to that 2,000 mark here really quickly and go start blowing those rocks away with the bombs that I just purchased. They're really expensive and sometimes not worth it, but because we're deep enough now where we're collecting like $2,000 minerals sometimes, like that Einsteinium that we collected in the previous episode, we are doing very well for ourselves, and we can actually afford to blow these rocks out of our way just because it is far more convenient. Look at this. Here I'm going to collect like $750 worth of platinum on every single one of these, which is just a crap ton of money. Here we have some animal bones. Animal bones are just complete crap compared to or dinosaur bones, I guess. Complete crap compared to, oh my god, I need help badly, I can't feel my legs, oh god, he's got me back! Sorry. Again, this game is highly creepy and I really like reading those messages because they're very scary. Okay, so like I said, the animal bones are not nearly as good as a religious artifact because they give you $1,000 instead of $50,000. But it's still worthwhile. I don't know why I'm going out of my way to collect this platinum, because this platinum is totally not worth it. That Einsteinium over there to the left would have been worth it, but I chose to avoid it. Now that green stuff over there on the left that you can see, that is like almost certainly worth it. So let's crawl up here to the top. Let's kind of dig through this and then go down. Yeah, there we go. So this stuff is worth $5,000 a pop, which is like really tight. And we need all this money. We don't really need very many upgrades right now because, as you can see, we're cutting through this earth like very quickly. Our fuel is taking forever to run out, so we are in a very, very good spot in this game right now. I don't think there's really a chance for us to die until we hit the more late game stuff like gas pockets and stuff. So currently our goal is entirely to make money to purchase the bombs that will allow us to clear further paths through these rocks. We are currently already like in the kind of bluish area, so this is perhaps the fastest I've ever played through Motherload. I think that thing that I got, the religious artifact I got early on, is was very lucky on my part. How are you making out? I know you're new here, so I'll give you a tip. Don't neglect your radiator. So we're getting into the more late game elements here. First, we're gonna see these things called lava pockets, and I'll point these out to you once we see them for the first time. See, these platiniums aren't even worth going for anymore unless they're in my way. Uh-oh, I'm about to use my last bomb, so I might actually have to end up... Oh, I've already used my last bomb. Shit, bad. Okay, well, let's avoid this really quickly here, and just remember that it was at 3,200 feet. So over here on the left, you see that little red ball right there, or whatever that's called, the little red blob. So that right there is the lava pocket, and in fact, here's one more. I'm going to be ultimately blowing these to smithereens. I'm trying to decide whether this emerald over here on the right is worth getting. Nah, it's not. Whatever. Yeah, I'm ultimately going to be blowing all these to smithereens with my bombs that I'll be purchasing, but currently at the moment I'm just going to be kind of dodging out of the way. Let's see, let's pick up this Einsteinium because it's $2,000 and that's a whole bomb, which is useful for us. I'm also almost out of fuel, so I'll be kind of shooting upwards here really soon. I also have, ooh, you've made it further than I anticipated. Here's another bonus. Oh, watch out for natural gas pockets. So that's the next step. Natural gas pockets occur anywhere after the 4,500 mark or so. And they are highly annoying because you can't actually see them, and you just dig through the earth and they just blow you up and you're done. Okay, if you don't invest anything into your radiators, you are just completely and utterly screwed. Now Mr. Natas just gave us a massive bonus. Look at that. I just realized we have $26,000. We want to invest in the $100,000 radiator and the $100,000 hull in order to actually be successful against these gas pockets that we're about to hit up on. Like I said, they're at 4,500. We're currently at 4,000, so we're making good progress, and we still need money for explosives. So it's going to be kind of a tough decision here. I might actually have to go out of my way and collect some minerals to make some money, which is funny. I mean, this whole game is about collecting minerals, and here I am like not collecting any of them because I'm relying on like religious artifacts and bonuses from Mr. Natas and all that stuff. But let's see, we're almost here at the fuel. Oh my god. We're almost here at the fuel. Okay, it's tight. So we got our fuel. Let's see how much we made in resources here. 23k. Cool. So we're at about $50,000 exactly, which I mean isn't really that impressive anymore considering like the gains that we were making before. Okay, I think I overpurchased that by just a little bit. I'm wondering if I should buy any more. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna wait. So like I told you guys before, I think in the previous episode, if you only buy these upgrades when you really need them, because they stat. Oh, fuck! I forgot that this was a part of the game. You see that exclamation point? That was a freaking earthquake, which pretty much reset our entire tunnel here. Okay, well, while I'm redigging this tunnel, I guess I'll just fill you guys in. So the purchases that you make in the upgrades shop, they don't really work for you financially to purchase all of them. Because, well, the first one is like $750, the next one is $2,000, and the next one is $5,000, right? Those are the first three. But if you pay $750 to buy the first one, the next one doesn't actually cost, you know, a cheaper amount. It still costs $2,000. Like, regardless of how much money you spent, it'll still have the same exact price. Which means it is in your favor to try and save up as much money as possible before you actually go for the purchases. At least if you're doing a speed run and you're trying to kind of utilize your resources to the max. Unfortunately, if you're skimping out on things like radiators or hulls or whatever, you put yourself in an awkward position where you have to essentially risk dying, risk death, by sort of not investing the money early on. So it might be worth it, kind of like I did in the beginning, to invest in the $750 fuel tank and whatever, just to reduce the possibility of death by like fuel run out. But in this case, it's not really that worth it, because the gas buckets are so powerful. The only real way to stop them killing you entirely, and this is insane, I've died very many times at like the 5,000 foot mark and been furious, because you run into a gas bucket and it wipes you out completely unless you have the $100,000 radiator and the $100,000 hull. So hopefully I'll be able to run into some resources. I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do this is to avoid the gas pockets. But currently I am digging through this crap. Another shitty part about the freaking what just happened? The earthquake. Yeah, about the earthquake that just happened is that I have to re-blow up all of these rocks, which is a massive waste of money, because bombs, I mean, $2,000 a pop isn't that much, but they accumulate. That's a lot of money. So unfortunately, I'm sorry we couldn't get to a more exciting depth. That's a really annoying part about this game, is that it has these freaking earthquakes that completely reset most of your progress. Luckily, I have a very fast drill, and I can, like, as you can see, we're already back at pretty much where we were before. I'm at 2,200. Last time we reached maybe 3,500 or something, so we're getting there. It's also reaching the sort of 10-minute mark here that I tried to maintain for all these videos, so I'm going to wrap it up here really soon. Also, why are there so many freaking rocks here? I'm gonna utilize my bombs really well by blowing up the top and the bottom one at the same time. So I will likely be wrapping up this video here very shortly. I'll see how deep I can get and whether or not we have enough time to kind of continue. But essentially, this is the final sort of excursion into the depths on this fuel tank for this episode. Again, apologies for the earthquake. If it happens again, I think I might just cut through it or like speed through me drilling through it next time, because it's by far the most infuriating part of the game. You kind of lose out on a lot of the really fun aspects of the game. Let's see. Okay, so we're almost at 3,000. Gas pockets shouldn't really affect us until we hit the 4,000 mark. Actually, even the 5,000 mark. But they are really scary, which sucks. We are almost out of fuel here. I'm also almost out of time. So let's see how far we can get. Let's do 3150 and then shoot back up, refuel, and resume this episode in the next one. Okay, that's it. 3150. Perfect. Excuse my cough. Okay, so we have just about a minute here left. So as I go up, I just wanted to tell you guys thank you very much again for watching this episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my completion of Motherload. I think this is going to be a very fast completion of the game because we have been very successful so far in this game. I urge you guys to try and play this game for yourselves because it is very, very fun, especially if you get really into it and see what the ending is, and then kind of try and beat this as quickly as possible as you speedrun through it, kind of like I'm doing here now. And I'd love for you guys to join me and let me know how you feel about this game. But thank you so much for watching this time. I will see you all next week at the next Wildcard Wednesday. Peace out.